The Book of Salt by Greg Emilio, from The Reach of Song 2020 by the Georgia Poetry Society. Not a woman turned into a pillar of mineral devotion, a mirror of a million diminutive crystals glancing back at the burning world. Not the satisfyingly thick pinch of kosher flakes released from fingers like steady rain into a pot of boiling water, enough to taste like the sea. Not the pink curing salt massaged into the white fat of a Boston butt. Not the first fortunate grains we gathered like manna from the evaporating sea. Not Sonitsata, the first city in Europe, founded for its salt works. Not the wondrous failure of California's Salton Sea. Not saltines. Not the Hebrew covenant of salt with God. Not Romans salting crops after their sacking of Carthage. Not Gandhi's peaceful resistance, his salt satyagraha, a protest of people making their own against British law. Not the salt swimming in our blood, on our tongues, not the sweat of a lover's neck. Not fleur de sel, maldon, sel gris, or Himalayan pink. Not the iodized, not icy roads, not traded for gold, not buried with kings in Egyptian tombs. Not camouflaged in kombu, miso, or hard parmigiano. Not laughingly thrown over the shoulder. Not a human being worth their salt, not salt, but a dying man, and verdigris rivulets washing the salt-laden walls of a slot canyon in Nevada. A chasm along the Colorado where geothermal pools burbled over 100 degrees, where the arid August air rolled at 115, and this man, so delirious, lost in the dream of heat and salt, that he sat near our kayaks, lapping up unfiltered river brine. He babbled about mushrooms, the sun, his face streaked with creaks of blood, all raw flesh except for a small towel. We shooed him away from our camp, and he spent all night floating in the hot springs, moaning among the coyote kills, the salt raising up his rabid body into a Mojave sky, racked with stars. Not a bruised black tablecloth spangled with a shaker's uncountable specks. Not the nervous jokes about him as we cooked our fish. Not the fear that he'd slit our throats while we slept. Not the moon drifting over the earth like a chipped dinner plate. Not the last of our supplies, the dried peach halves we gave him after he shook us awake in the morning, his shoulders covered with an ash-white scrim. Not an angel from Revelations or Rilke. Not a man not worth his salt. Not salt, but the way we turned away, lugged our kayaks back down the shore with a promise to send help and paddled home. Not our desert sins, and not forgiveness. Not left like teeth, or the soul's crystalline grit. Not God, just the taste, so bright and indifferent.